Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
And we begin this morning still with a lot of cloud cover, still with enough humidity where you feel it outside. However, as the day goes on, we start to thin out some of the humidity. Hopefully we start to punch through some of that overcast, and that will allow the temperatures to move a little bit more. I still don't think it's going to be a hot one, but I do think it's going to be kind of a slow clearing kind of day, so patience will be imperative if you're waiting for some sunshine to come out. And as the skies start to clear a little bit tonight, a better chance for overnight temperatures to fall a little farther into the 60s. We're already seeing that in some of our South Georgia areas this morning. We should see it in more areas tomorrow morning. Down to the bottom of the screen, we can see those showers, and some of them will try to lift back north towards some of our coastal areas, the same spots that have been seeing the most rain over the past couple of days. In Thomasville, it's 64, and that dew point is 63, so cooler air, drier air. In Valdosta, still 70, but the dew point is 64, so not cool enough yet, but that air is drier. Eventually, they'll start to catch up. In Tallahassee, we're at 72, but that dew point is dropping down to 67, so the drier air is starting to filter in. It takes a little bit longer for the temperatures to adjust to that drier air. Now, around the region, we see a whole bunch of mid-60s in South Georgia. Bainbridge at 66, Camilla at 65, Moultrie at 66, Tifton's at 64. We're at 71 still in Perry, 72s for Cross City and for Apalachicola, and it's going to take longer for that drier air, even with these northeast breezes, to make its way across more of our Big Bend areas. So patience is really going to be the thing today because that cloud cover is going to be stubborn. Now, I don't see a lot of fog out there because we do have that breeze out of the northeast, and it'll continue. The best chances to get wet are going to stay to the south over towards Daytona, back down through Ocala. That's where the boundary is sort of sinking across the area now, and that should continue. As higher pressure to our north helps to funnel in some more of those northeast breezes, that drier air starts to do its thing, and I think we start to eventually break through the cloud cover, and that's when things start to look and feel a little bit better. Now, on the Futurecast for today, those clouds are going to be stubborn, especially for the first half of the day. But I think as we get into the afternoon, get towards this evening, we do start to get some clearing, and that will allow the overnight temperatures tonight into tomorrow to drop a bit across the board. And then as we go through our Friday and our Saturday and our Sunday, we continue to bring in that drier air, and that should open up those skies a little bit more and make things look and feel a little bit better. Now, the tropics are still active, even if nothing's coming this way. We're keeping our eyes on Tropical Storm Philippe. That's out there sort of dipsy-do and meandering out towards the islands. It keeps adjusting course. There's not a lot of steering mechanisms out there, but I think the story with this one is that it's getting weaker, not stronger. Let's hope that continues. This is what it looks like on the satellite presentation. Not all that impressive. And, you know, not too far from it is that next piece of energy that's still at a 90% chance for development over the next couple of days, but hadn't gotten that upgrade just yet. On the Gulf today, winds out of the northeast 12 to 22, maybe a little bit breezy. We'll go with some choppy conditions in the bays. It's 60s and 70s and muggy this morning, but getting drier this afternoon. The warm spots into the mid-80s. Tonight, a little less humidity, a few fewer clouds. And I do think as we work our way through tomorrow and the weekend, a little brighter, a little drier, a little better.